Hi, and welcome to Easy Peasy Tutorials for CIS 1323. I'm your tutor, and I will be guiding you through some of the lessons of Microsoft Access 2019. In this video, we will be looking at using OR in our queries. So OR is generally used to have a broader look at your result. For example, searching a movie which is comedy or action. Either one would do. Not both, but either. One of them is fine. We are still giving multiple conditions here, but we just want one of them to be satisfied, not both. So let's see how to write our queries with OR in it. I will be using the Let Me Try Live file, and you can click from here and download. Let's open the file, and I will be using appointments by date query to practice. So let's open it in design view. Now let's say that we need to find all appointments with customer last name being Swanson or Clausen. Either one would do. So how we write the condition here is, first one is going to be that my last name should be Swanson. So in the criteria row under last name, I would type Swanson. Now, I'm not writing an AND query. So there is a separate OR row to include OR conditions for the same field, right? We are just trying to add multiple OR conditions for last name. So in the OR row under last name, I would type Clausen. This is how you write OR query for one particular field. Let's run this and see our results. There. So what exactly Access does when you run this query is it checks if the last name is Swanson or Clausen. If it finds any one of it, it includes that particular record in our result. So not both the condition have to be satisfied. Any one of the condition, if it's satisfied, it's fine. It gets included in our result. You can add more than just two OR conditions for the same column. So let's go back and let's see how to do that. So if you keep adding conditions below, you are basically increasing your OR conditions. Say for example, I want to find appointments whose last name is either Swanson or Clausen or Beach. So I would just type Beach just below Clausen. Now it's going to find Swanson or Clausen or Beach. If it finds any one of these last names in the record, that record is going to be included in our result. So let's see how this query gives you the result. Perfect. So now it found Beach, and then it included those records also in our result set. So we saw how we could write multiple OR conditions for the same column. So what if I want to add OR conditions for two different columns? For example, I want to know the appointments for customers whose last name is Swanson, or the appointments whose location is Spa Pool, right? So let's see how to do these conditions. Let's go to the design view. I do not want these, so I'm deleting those. Now I know that my last name, I have my criteria in the last name as Swanson, or my location is Spa Pool. So we are not going to add Spa Pool in the criteria under location, but in the OR row under location. If you add SPA-POL here, that is considered as an AND query, meaning search for records where customer last name is Swanson and the location is SPA-POL. But we don't want that. We want either the customer last name is Swanson or it could be the location that is SPA-POL. So this is incorrect. The correct way to do it is to include in the OR row so that you have a broader look of the Swanson and also the SPA-POL. So let's run the query here. So you see that we do not only get location SPA-POL because we also said that I would also want to know the appointments whose customer last name is Swanson. So we have some which includes Swanson but as the last name, but the location is not SPA-POL. And then we have records where the location is SPA-POL, but the Swanson is not their last name, it's something else, right? For understanding the difference better between the and the or, let's quickly run the and version of this query. Let's go to the design view and see what happens if I don't put it in the or row but put it in the criteria row and run it. Now see, I just have 3 records instead of so many that we had before. Now what this means is that we put a condition where the last name is Swanson and the location is SPA-POL, meaning both the condition have to be satisfied together. And before, which we put was or, was basically saying that either one of the condition have to be satisfied. So I hope you understood what the difference is between an AND condition and an OR condition. And I hope it's not too difficult. You can try to add multiple conditions here. If you want more OR conditions for the same location, you could keep on adding it below. Or if you want to compare other ORs, you could add it below these. So if you want last name as Swanson or location SPA-POL or the length greater than 35 or 60, let's take 60, greater than 60. So this is going to check, this is an OR condition. So Swanson as the last name or SPA-POL as a location or greater than 60 as the length. If I would have put 60 here, these would be ANDing together, meaning these two conditions have to be satisfied together. Let's run this query quickly and see what we get. So we have length which is greater than 60, right? Or you have last name as Swanson, or your location is SPA-POL. So you get a broader look at your data set here, your database. Go ahead and try to add more conditions and keep practicing. It's not that difficult. I hope this video helps you understand how OR queries, how OR conditions are used in the queries, and you can do it. Don't give up. Bye for now, and I'll see you in another tutorial.